it's me again. I would post a video just a little bit ago. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to post this or not. I'm attempting and I'm fighting mosquitoes right now is what I'm doing. I think one landed on the edge of my nose. I'm going to disassemble and try to take these bolts and stuff apart on my car. My radiator has a hole in it, so I went and bought I guess. My mind just went blank. Well, I'm going to get very far on this removal. I removed my brain. That's not good. The radiator. I bought a replacement radiator, the hoses, the water pump, the serpentine belt, and the thermostat. So right now I'm going to take apart the bolts and stuff and do as much as I can before dark and as much as I can before I get ate alive by these mosquitoes and I run out of words in my head or out loud or whatever, or bust my knuckles. But I'm going to try to get as much done as I can right now. And I have a gentleman who lives up the road who is going to help me put it together in steps. So I wanted to kind of get a jump start to try to take as much apart as I can for him. He works a lot. So we just kind of, anyway, in a nutshell, this is what I'm doing. So right now I'm rambling. And so if you want to watch, you can watch. If you don't have to. That's fine and dandy. I don't even know why I'm recording it, but I thought, hey, why not? I talk a lot, in case you couldn't tell. But when I like to work on cars. I'm not like a mechanic, I guess. I mean, obviously I'm a backyard mechanic. But yeah, real quick in the backyard. I'm getting hated by mosquitoes so bad. See, I lost my brain again. I like to work on cars. I like cars. I don't know everything about them, obviously. I watch a YouTube video so that I'm YouTube certified. I'm good. I watched a couple of them because some of them, I think they, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. So anyway, I'm going to turn this the other way, and I'm going to break these bolts. And if you laugh at me, I won't know. And honestly, if you were here, I wouldn't care. I'd probably laugh too. And I'm probably going to laugh at myself, and I'm going to talk to myself. I'm going to tell you now, because I do talk to myself. I do entertain myself. I do make voices, impersonations. You'll probably see my other personalities pop out. You'll see my personality, which are two totally different things. And I ramble. Anyway. See? Bolts. So anyway, that's all I'm doing. We're just going to do that. And that's all we're doing. And this is going to be so fun. Because I like working on cars. I do like working on cars. I was going to do this earlier. For one, it was hot. Two, I take care of my mom. My dad passed away a few years ago. About 3.5 years ago. Going on 4 years in January, actually. And my mom is blind and bedridden. She's inside right now sleeping. I just went in and checked on her, so I might have to pause this. I do like to go in and check on her and stuff, so I don't have anybody that takes care of me. I take care of me. And I've learned a long time ago in my life to take care of myself. I've worked on my vehicles. My dad and I have worked on vehicles. The last gift he got me before he passed away, Christmas before he passed away, was an air compressor. And I have learned, this is going to be a fun one. I have learned that not to do that one, because that one's, who knows. I probably should have moved this back, actually, but maybe I'm getting ahead of myself because this one was like right here, and I'm like, oh, let's do this one first, because this one looks fun, and it's in my way, and I got small hands, so sometimes that's a plus, but I don't know. Maybe I should have took this off first. I probably don't need to remove that, actually. I don't know. This just seemed like the easiest thing to get to first. Maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself. But anyway, I changed the starter in my Saturn. He and I worked on brakes and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Never changed never changed a radiator. So that's a new one for me. But I figured if I can tackle the life that I've been through and the trauma and everything else, I could change a radiator. Just put it back the way you take it out, and just hope that the way it was put in the first place was put in the right way. And if not, I don't know, duct tape, some Gorilla Glue, a bubble gum, a bungee cord, and a paper clip. MacGyver it. If some people know who MacGyver is. Of course, I guess I'm telling my age though. The original MacGyver. I don't know what tools he used. He used a little bit of whatever he had. They usually say if you can't duct tape it or whatever. This is going all over the place. Look at me talking. I said I wasn't going to talk by work. I guess it's no different than talking to yourself. Technically. I mean, I do podcasts and stuff, so I'm used to that. Which, ironically, is the same name as what this is. So, I mean, feel free to... I guess I could plug my podcast, huh? Feel free to check me out. I'm on YouTube and Podbean. Let me clear my throat. So, might as well put that on there. I started that, actually, ironically, 2 years ago in July. I didn't realize that I started it on my dad's birthday. So, I don't need that, because I don't need that ghost stick. There's probably some kind of refrigerant or something with that kind of tubing. Oh, shit. There's one cuss word. I looked up, I was like, did I forget to press record? Of course, I'm used to talking to myself anyway. My family members don't even ask me who I'm talking to. They're just like, they just go on. When I was with my ex-husband, my second ex-husband, I was married twice, I had to act like I didn't know how to do anything. Because he was like, what am I supposed to do? You know? I had to act like I was a damsel in distress. He was like, what am I, I had to act like I couldn't even change a doorknob. And it's like, I'm never going to dumb myself down for nobody again. I don't even know what came over me. Why, stroke his ego. Well, I'm not going to do that. If you can't appreciate me for the way I am and who I am and what I got to bring to the table, he don't need to be sitting at my table. And I won't be sitting at his. So. Because I assure you, I can change a doorknob. If I remember where I put the screws anyway. I probably should, no, I'm fine. I was gonna say, maybe I should have took that off first, but I guess it's as long as it is broad. I definitely don't want to mess that cable up. Hopefully I don't have to go in and get my step stool. I don't foresee that happening right now. I might later when I get down in there. And this is a true statement because I'm 5'1/2" and I do have a step stool that I get. And I have been known, well, actually I do have to get a step stool because I am short. And I'll get up in the motor for my step stool. So, I've gotten some looks from people going down the road and I'm standing on my step stool. It's like, you know, I don't know if they're looking at me like I'm weird or they're looking at me like it's interesting, or I don't know. I don't pay no mind actually, but my knuckle's getting a little cut there. I don't like wearing gloves when I work on cars. But this one's going to be fun. I actually don't like wearing gloves, period. Unless I'm working with some biohazard or something. And sometimes I used to clean crime scenes for a living back in the day. So I loved that job. Well, I wore gloves definitely then. I wore quite a few pairs of gloves at a time. Sometimes 3 pairs of gloves at a time. See, this is the whole fun thing about it is, if you don't want to hear me, you can just mute me, pause me, or close me out. And I can just keep on rambling. Well, I'm just sitting here unscrewing bolts from this bracket on a motor. Oh, come on. It'd be a good time before I put this all back on to make sure the motor mounts and everything are good too. But not today. Not today. Oh, please tell me you bend. And that's just supposed to flip up. Get off of me. Damn mosquito. Oh, maybe I need to take the hose and stuff off first. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. No. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Do I loosen this up, maybe? Well, I don't want to fuck with that. Excuse my French. That's 2 bad words. I don't know if that flips up. Oh, that flips up. Okay. Ah, okay. I'm with it now. Oh, because that's in my way. Oh, I forgot to unplug those. I forgot to unplug those. Do I unplug those? It doesn't hurt to unplug those first. Dang it. Well, shoot. It's just like a little plug thing, isn't it? I hope that's what I gotta do. This is not nice on my back. Where's my tape? Safe and sorry. No more luck. Oops. Beautiful tape job. Here's the rest of my tape. A lot of tape, but I want to keep it very protected. It's not the best kind of duct tape. Black tape. This clip over here. Please don't get that pencil here so I can tape it. I don't want to break you. I need to put my glasses on, but I can't see that close with them on. I did unhook my battery and taped it up so that way it wasn't exposed. I think I'm just going to tape this sucker up. Then again, that has to come off because the fan has to come off. Oh, excuse me, I'm bending over, my stuff's all hanging out. Sorry. Maybe I need to tape my shirt up. Jeez. Maybe I'll just take this up for now and come back to it. So I know I gotta take the fan off, but I don't know if the fan comes off with as a one piece, as a full assembly of it, or if it just separated. This tape sucks. Donkey dick. Now we're gonna do is tape. It's like Christmas, can't find the tape. This tape came from, I don't know what the name of the store is anymore. It started off as the Dollar Tree. Now it's whatever you want to call it. I don't even effing know. That doesn't count as a bad word because technically that is not a bad word resulting from working on the vehicle. That is a bad word. Well, it wasn't even a bad word because I didn't even say it was a bad word. It was a word resulting from because, well, that wasn't even a bad word, so that don't even count. Okay. I'm not even keeping track. I think we're at 2, but I'm not keeping track. All right. That's okay because this, like I said, this tape sucks donkey dick. It really does. It's terrible. It's like paper painted black with a little bit of spit on the back of it. Anyway, so now put this one. I'm down. Oops, sorry. Where are we at? We're fighting mosquitoes is where we're at. Where are we at? We're at this thing here. So now I'm gonna unplug this son of a gun. Hopefully, maybe. Which is my goal. I don't even know if I can get that in. There we go. Look at that. I don't even know how to get this thing off. But we're going to figure it out. It's a little clip thing. Oh, I got a mosquito bite on my nose or something. I'm rambling. Let's see. You probably are like talking into the screen right now. And if you are, I can't hear you. So, that doesn't mean for you to talk louder. Unless you want to. Because I still can't hear you. How does this come off? I don't want to just yank it out because say just pulled it, I thought, but no, don't pull that. How does that happen? It's just a plug. Maybe we should move on. Dang it. Maybe we should move on from this for right now. And then, is it got a clip? Ouch. No, dude, don't do that. Oh, don't be up in my ear, mosquito. Really? As I still here tinker with it. Okay. Don't mess with that because that's an electrical important. Okay, moving on. We're going to move to here. And then we'll... Because that's the assembly right here, right? So that comes undone, and then this moves, and then this flips up. So this is what's keeping this from flipping up. And then this needs to come, this goes to the air filter, which I need to really check to see. I need to take that out and buy a new air filter, or at least check it, because I don't know if it's ever been changed, because I haven't had this car very long, maybe like a month and a half. And then down in here, I've always been told by like where the thermostat's at. This all needs to be coming out, I think. But I could be mistaken, because I was always told like where the gooseneck or whatever, but I don't know. So these clamps, but I'm not going to do that right now. Right now I'm taking these off, which then that needs to come up. Actually, I don't need to take that off. I need to take this up, and then this swings over here. Actually, that probably should come off, because if this is going to come off, then that'd be smarter to come off. So that way this is not all in the way. And if I'm going to check this and everything, then it'd be smart for me to take this off. So this is all out of the way, so I can actually take this off. And then this is all free and clear to be able to get all that out of the way. So then that's the smartest move for me to do. I just answered my own question in my head out loud. So, that being said, moving on. And this is a 13, by the way. 13 millimeter. And get in there. And I think we got some PB Blast in the garage, but I'm not sure. Which I might end up having to find, because you're way over there. What are you doing over there? We've done moved on over here. These obviously are rusted, but we'll see how strong I am. And I don't know. I don't want to strip it or break myself. I'm gonna try this one. Maybe that one. Well, no, because then that's gonna be in my way. That's gonna be in my way. And I don't want to do that. Because, shoot. That's an important cable. I don't want to mess it up. So, I need to get that off there. How does that... I need to see if I can pick it. Damn, mosquito bit me on my head. I don't want to just yank it. And I don't know what that goes to. He made it look so easy. Just pull it. I pull it, but I don't want to like pull it and it break it. And I'm like, that. I don't want to take a chance on it. I don't want to take a chance on it. So we're going to put this back down in here, because it ain't that deep there. We got other parts. Itching my mosquito on my head. Okay, moving on. I wonder if I can reach this motor back here. Sorry, I've done moved on, and you're way over there, and I don't even know how you can join me. There you are. Nope, that's... Crap. That is not correct. Get off me. Sorry, I talk to myself. I don't know if y'all do it when you... I don't know if this is the same mosquito or if he's got buddies. But I feel like if I get rid of him, the rest of them are going to come. So, I don't know. There's 3 more, I just said. Dang it. That is not cool. I live in the country, just in case you want to know. Kind of, sort of, but I do. Come on. Well, we're going to let that one think about why it don't want to turn right now. And then maybe. I don't like this side of the vehicle right now. This side of the vehicle is getting on my nerves. We might not, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to get this accomplished tonight because, for one, I'm going to have to dig the PB blast out of the garage if we have any in there. If not, I'm going to have to find a way, or I'm going to have to go to the store, and I can't do that tonight because Mom's asleep and I can't do that. And it's getting dark. So, oh, I got this one moved. I think I might have been going the wrong way. That might have been why. That might have been why. Oh, sorry. Again, I'm not good at this. I don't even know where you are. There you are. I'm not a very good videographer. So, progress. The building that was out there in the back, y'all saw that's my art studio. I'm an artist. I do different things, and I also do create things and make things, and starting off small, but not really. I've been doing it for a few years. I do when I can. Like I said, my main concern is taking care of my mom. So that's my main. I do it on my time in between everything else. So I do it locally right now. I haven't shipped anything or anything really. So I made a fire station to scale, not to scale. Let me change that. I did not make a fire station to full scale. I didn't say full scale, but I made a small miniature fire station with a pole and all kinds of stuff. I think it's one of my most favorite things I've ever made. And I couldn't decide on what color I wanted to paint or shingle the outside of the building. Or I put shingles on the roof, but I didn't know what color I wanted to paint or put siding on the building, so I made it a construction site. So I had construction workers out there talking and ladders and whatnot. And I sold it to a lady, a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, her and her friend work at the fire department. And I sold it to him for $100. And I think it was one of the most favorite things I've ever made. I loved it. I was very proud of it. I even put a dog in it. And I had a gentleman in there cooking and had food in there he was making. And had to even turn out. I love the turnout gear. I thought the turnout gear was my favorite thing I did in there. But it was all miniature size, probably about the size of Lego men, if you will, because I used them as a foundation of what I based it on. Even had a couple Lego men in there for the construction workers and stuff. And I didn't have the fire engines in there. I had the fire engines made them on a run. So I had the bay open so that way you could see inside there. And then I put running lights, actual indoor lights inside the building. So they had lights inside, and then I had running lights outside. So I had outdoor lights. And I put trees and flowers and stuff like out there. And I was pretty proud of it. It actually turned out really, really nice. I loved it. I posted it actually on my TikTok. Some pictures and stuff on it. Pictures don't do it justice, but anyway, that's what that building is. If you wanted to know. That wasn't difficult to do. I guess I could have unhooked that, but that'd been too easy. That's hooked to my radiator. Still, ouch. I just want to get that one. I wonder if I turn that a little bit, if it would break some of that rust on it. It should, if I could do that. I'll move this some, but I don't think it's hooked on anything. Of course, I should have probably drained this first, actually. But I had a hard time with the little wing nut thing under there, and I didn't want to strip it or anything because I tried to turn it, and that's what the whole thing was, me going down there to the gentleman up the road, because he had fixed our lawnmower down here. My dad's lawnmower had gotten broke the pulley on it or whatever on the decking, had messed up. I had to go down there, and he works on lawnmowers. And I was asking him if he knew if the wing nut had turned a different way or if there was a trick to it. And he came down here and looked at it and whatever. And so that's what had started it. I guess I should have drained it, but I didn't. I did put some, because I was originally going to flush it. Because I thought maybe it needed to be flushed because it was real dirty. And then when he said it had a hole in it, I thought, well, might as well redo the whole thing then. So maybe